Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to Arc Basics, a show where we break down the ABCs of how to start an arc, how to accomplish things, how to achieve things, how to be the best you possibly can be. That's right, we're going with the full ABCs of arc. A for arc, B for basic, C for, well, whatever you want it to be. C can be anything. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Arc Basics. I'm Phlinger Phoo, and today we're talking about this little chitinous girl that's sitting right next to me. Or wait, are you a girl or a boy? One of the two. You're female! Alright. Today we're talking about the chitinous girl that's sitting right next to me. Alright, we're talking about the Mantis. One of the best gatherers, or my favorite gatherers, out of the entire game of Arc. Now, these guys, I've already covered them once in a Basics, and it's, I think I did a pretty good job, but today we're going back from square one all the way to the start because a lot has changed on them. A couple things, most notably, that you can now breed them. Because before, in the original Basics, I was saying, you know what, if you could just breed these, they'd be so much better, but you know what? Wildcard changed it, so now you can, and now they are so much better than they used to be. I mean, they were already good, but now they're better, and today we're going to discuss it. So, for starters, what we're going to have to do, well, we've got to go to Scorched Earth, because that's the prime place to find these guys. You can find these guys in quite a few different places. If you're playing on some of the other modded maps, or the maps that were eventually added in, the non-story mode maps, they're usually there, all right? But if you're playing on the story maps, then, yeah, Scorched Earth, that's the place to be. Alright, so, in order to tame these guys, it's a little bit more difficult, because they are a passive tame. They will eat your face off, I mean, even despite how cute they look, alright? Despite how cute they look, I mean, come on, that's a face that anybody could love, not just a mother. Anybody could love that face. That is such an adorable face, alright? But, they, found in the wild, they will eat your face, and they will do it without even thinking twice. So, what we have to do is we have to go get specific things to tame them. Most notably, you can do this with just the regular armor that I have right now, but if you're feeling a little uncomfortable, go ahead and just craft up some ghillie suits. Because ghillie, you know, I'm just going to learn that right now because we might end up making it during the course of this video. I'm not sure. All right, but yeah, it's really easy. You learn it at level 33. It's pretty easy to craft. Get out of the way. Get out of the way, Lord Ingram. Thank you. All right, it's pretty easy to craft. The only downside is organic polymer. But if you're on Scorched Earth, you already have access to organic polymer because mantises, when found in the wild, and you take them and you harvest them, they're held together by little bitty bits of organic polymer. That's right, Marla. Yeah, when we take you and we hack you and grind you into bits, we get tons of organic polymer, which is great. And then we can turn around and we can use that to tame you, which is just as great. All right, now from there, what we need is we need repellent. All right, so bug repellent right here. This is pretty easy to make. It does take vegetables. So it takes citronal and rock carrots, which yeah, it takes level 16 to get it. Generally, I would expect people to have citronal and rock carrot by the time they're at least 30, maybe 35. But then again, in order to make a mantis saddle, you have to be level 45 anyway. So, get the crops growing, get the bug repellent made, and have it on standby, ready for when you hit level 45, because these guys are absolutely amazing. Alright, so hey, I'm going to transfer over to, I think the island is where all my stuff is stored at for taming these guys. And then, I will see you guys on Extinction. What you need to be able to get the stuff to tame these guys is something beefy. I would recommend an imprinted thyla or something like that. I realize that that is a little bit higher level than the Mantis itself at level 45. If you want, you could get something smaller. You could take out just a pack of raptors if you need to. Granted, a few raptors may die. You could take out pretty much just about anything that can take a hit. You could take out a mammoth. You could take out some sandy beavers, some thorny dragons, all right? You could take out, matter of fact, I have a whole video where I went out and I took an army of them out to the desert to find the stuff to tame a mantis, and it works. It works pretty well. Just be warned that you're gonna be out hunting death worms, and that's what we're gonna be going and doing right now. And you don't know when you find a death worm if it's gonna be a normal death worm or if it's gonna be an alpha death worm. And I forgot my. Actually, you know what? We'll leave the Ferox up there because we don't need it. We're gonna need a Jerboa over where we're going because we're going the desert. Suck it, turtle. All right, see you guys in a bit. All right, so let's get all this stuff situated. Make sure we've got the, you know, the nice, comfy cloth shirt, so where it breathes because we're now in the desert. That's a thing that we need. All right, now you can fully use just a regular set of desert cloth armor, or you can use ghillie. It's fine to use both. The ghillie does reduce the amount of aggro that you get, so if you're uncomfortable with just jumping out and squatting behind a mantis that's wild out in the desert, go ahead, craft the ghillie. No one's gonna judge you much. All right, but it's okay. All right, so yeah, let's get this. Now I'm gonna use the Thyla because I like Thylas and I've got a really good Thyla, which means I don't have to grab a big, huge amount of dinos to go out with me. But if you want, you can actually take a herd of Morellatops out if you want. You could take, if you have a wyvern, if you have access to that, definitely you could take them out. You could take out just one wyvern and do it with them. If you have an Argent, you could probably do it. Argent's a little bit, takes a little bit longer, but you can totally do it. But we're gonna pretend that we don't have any of these wyverns right now, at least until it gives me a ride off of here. Let me get off of here. I'm gonna take Skelly Ned, and then afterwards, just pretend that you don't see the wyvern, because we're not using him today for this. I'm just using it to get away from my base and get out to the high desert. So yes, this wyvern that you see me on does not exist, all right? That's why he's skeletal, because you can't see him. All right, so let's get out to the high desert, and let's go see if we can find ourselves a death worm. Or 5, because these things actually take a few deathworm horns. It's actually pretty easy to tame these guys. It's just getting the deathworm horns is the big problem. Oh, okay, and I remember to grab that. All right. All right, so now when looking for deathworms, for the most part, you just have to go out here and see. If you see one in the distance, when you load into an area is what I'm saying, you'll actually see. Oh, there's one right there. All right, you'll see that the death worm, it kind of, you know, shoots up out just for a split second, and then it'll come out. There we go. Hey, dude. All right, we were just talking about you. And then with a good Thyla or something like that, you can just waste these guys. Yeah, they're gonna do a little bit of damage to you, and they're gonna require you to force feed a little bit after you're done, because, I mean, come on, it's a death worm, right? I mean, it's a worm. It has death in the name. It's gonna do some damage to you, all right? But, yeah, they're kind of a pushover. They'll have several thousand hit points. Just be careful. If it glows red and you're not ready for it, run away, because those are alphas and they will beat your butt right quick. All right, there we go. And then usually you'll either loot the one when you harvest it, or it'll just drop in a bag like this, and you can come down, bam, there we go. Also, it'll give you some more, you know, organic polymers, like it's setting you up to where you can make the ghillie suit. All right, so now that we've got those, we've discussed how to get those. Now we have to find Ned. Just hang out over there. You're doing great, dude. All right, you're not even part of the shop, but you're doing great. All right, so let's go see if we can find Mantis. Now, Mantis, they're out here engaged in their war that's just eternally ongoing war against the Vulture Menace. Oh, there's another. Did you guys see that flash over there? There's another death worm over there. That's how you see it. All right, but mantises, they will always be engaged in fighting. Oh, sorry. All right, you weren't any good anyway. So, but yeah, they're always engaged in fights with vultures. So if you see a vulture around you while you're trying to tame one of these things, just kill it and get it out of there. All right, so let's see. Let's take this, drop all of this. We don't need that. All right, go like this. Take this, put this down on our 0 slot right there. That's the deathworm horns that we've got. I've already got a whole bunch. I've been doing this for a long time. All right, so what you need to do, you need to eat a bug repellent. and then put one on your dino and eat a bug repellent as well. So now you can actually get kind of close to these guys without aggroing them. All right, so let's see. What level are you? I don't think it matters because we're just going to do this for demonstration purposes. You're level 20. Okay. All right, so now that we've got this, whistle our dino on passive, and just go out and then get down below it. And then, of course, it'll turn away from us. They all... Okay, never mind. All right, never mind. I touched the butt. Never, ever... Oh, never mind. Oh, okay, I was thinking I touched the butt. But no, it's displaying the fact that they're always engaged in an eternal war against vultures. It's just the way it is. All right, let's go find another one. I think I found another one right up here. And also, you have to be careful because these guys, if there's a corpse around, they will run up to it and they'll harvest it. And sometimes they'll get bugged and they'll just kind of just hang out there. Come here. There we go. And now, of course, it's going to aggro. It's fine. It's fine. If it aggroes on you, just don't hit it. Just kind of run away. Run towards a place where you don't see any bad things. And it'll take a bit to de-aggro, but it totally will. Now we just have to wait for... Oh, there it goes. All right, now we just have to wait for it to de-aggro and then for the next feed to take hold. Basically, just the internal timer. Now, the first timer for these guys can take a minute, but it's really not all that bad. And why did that guy aggro on me? He shouldn't have. Okay, so he's de-aggroed on me. He's fine. Now we're just going to sit here and we're just going to... Wait. Okay. Huh. Fine, if you want to be in the shot, Moth, it's fine. All right? All right, so now we're just going to wait. Oh, and also, one thing I remember. Generally, as a rule of thumb, you already know how much time you have because you have the bug repellent actively counting down while you're doing this. I'd let it count down by about 200 seconds, and then I get in there and I try to stick another deathworm horn up the backside of the Mantis. If it doesn't go, then just come back after another 100. It's pretty easy. All right, let's see if this looks ready now. Come on. There we go. And then sometimes when they're when you tame them up, if they're in a bunch of different things around you, they'll get attacked. So just know that you're going to have to defend them if that's the case. All right, for now, we're just going to take a look at this thing's stats. Now, this one's only level 74. It's not bad. Now, they do not get any weight reduction, which is the unfortunate part. But then again, that's also one of the trade-offs you have to do with these guys, because these guys do gather up so much stuff. This guy actually got pretty decent melee damage and health for being only level 74. So we're going to take this guy. We're going to put him in a cryopod. And then we're going to head back to the island, because that's where I have my entire Mantis breeding area set up. And it's actually really, really effective. Now I got to go get Skelly Ned. Say goodbye to all the other manti around here. All right. So, hey, see you guys on the island. All right, so back over here on the island. There's a couple actually things. Here, let's throw out the one that we've already got. All right, now this guy right here, he's actually decent. Let's put a saddle on you. Bam. All right. And then just park you over here and get you out of the way, because I've already been working on a couple different lines of mantises. Now, these is right here. This one right here, Marla de Mantis. She was the one that's been with me for a long time. Now, this male right here, this is one that I went out and I found just by himself. But we're going to take and we're going to breed these two. And that is the difference between what they used to be and what they are now. And it is wicked, wicked cool. All right, so... Oh, hold on, never mind. She's far enough away. All right, so now when they breed... they will actually drop the egg. You can't pick up the egg. The egg is forever stationary once they drop it. But if you want to not have them just drop the egg on top of another one, just get on her in between breeds and move her a little bit, and then you'll kind of set them up. It's where you'll have all your ducks in a row, per se. Only they're not ducks. They're mantises. And they create awesomeness. So, yeah. All right, so... Marla's about to lay this egg when she gets going, and then we're going to take a look at this, and then we'll ooh and ah, and I'll show you exactly what to expect. All right. So that's what it looks like. Now, if I was going to have her breed again, I would just move her just a little bit to where she can just dump another egg just right down there. But she's not going to be ready to mate for a while. All right, so, and this is what it looks like. And for the most part, you just need to get it a little bit warmer. Normally, if I were to be doing a bunch of this, I'd either do it in a different time of day because right now it's getting cold, but or right next to the air conditioners that I have built into the side of the building right over here. All right, I'm not too worried about this egg. I'm just going to show you the effects that it has on breeding. Now, let's see. Disable mating. Behavior, disable mating. Yeah, the egg's going to spoil. All right, but once you have one bred and imprinted, Marla, I need that saddle back. All right? Because that's an amazing saddle, and I love it. And also, another thing that's really cool about Scorched Earth, if you're hanging out on Scorched Earth, saddles like this drop all the time, man. A lot of people used to be like, oh, I'm getting Mantis saddles up the wazoo, because apparently that's the only place that Mantis saddles would come out of, as well as loot drops and caves and stuff. But, yeah, now there's a reason for all those Mantis saddles. It's wicked cool. All right, so now take a look here at, now Marla, this one right here is the one that I did for a long time. I had her for a long time, and she would, she has 1,226 weight, which is really, really good for a Mantis. She can go out, she can harvest a ton. Now, she was wild tamed, not bred, anything like that. I use her to breed, right? And she's got 85,000 experience points, so I've had her for quite a while. All right, now let's take a look at this one over here. This is the baby Marla. This is the upgraded version. This one has 2372 weight. It's wicked impressive how much these things can harvest. Now here, watch this. Another thing, another wonderful thing that these guys can do is you can take and you can put your own weapons in their hands, and they can hold them. Yeah, I know, right? So now they can attack things and just deal a ton of damage. Now, also, one thing you need to know, that if you're going to be fighting with a non-combat weapon, the durability does go down fast. And also, if you're getting hit while you have a weapon equipped, the durability goes down fast. But if you're just out here smacking rocks, oh yeah, she harvests like no one's business. It's insane just how much these things harvest. Also, if you're playing on a server or a single player where you don't have the harvest damage turned off, then you can over harvest just about everything. So this jump attack right here harvests so much stuff. It is absolutely amazing. Now, also, not only does she harvest with picks, or let's throw that out of the way. Now, she already got 78 metal from that. I know, impressive, right? All right, so let's put this in here. Get you out of the way. All right, now, just like if the weapon's being held by a person, she'll also harvest stone just as fast. And look at this. See how much stone she's harvesting? If we had a dino following us around that we could just transfer all this stuff onto, it's amazing. I've used mantises to just be my only gathering mount as I go out and I harvest a whole bunch of resources for big bases. It's really easy and it's really, really fast. Now, also, you can put all sorts of different items in their inventory. Let me go grab some and I'm going to show you. All right, so a couple other things that you can do. You can take and you can put a sword in her inventory. All right, so take sword. You know what? Let's just put the pitchfork, which the pitchfork is actually, it's a pike, but it's with a pitchfork skin. And then also we've got a turkey leg, but the turkey leg is actually just a regular club. The club is fun. All right, so let's take the sword, put the swords in her inventory. So now we've got all sorts of cool things that she can do. All right, she's gonna do a ton of damage. And also, during like the events where like the turkeys and stuff, where the turkeys take a ton of reduced damage from dinosaurs, it doesn't affect the melee damage inflicted by people. So she's gonna do so much damage. She rips things apart. All right, so now, let's see. Let's take this, put that up in her inventory. So now she's got a couple pitchforks. Let's see how well she does with pitchforks. Not as good as the sword, but still good. Oh my gosh. This is so fast. All right, suck it, Stego. We're showing off some things here. All right, now that we've got that shown off, one of the other best uses for these, and this one cracks me up so much. I love doing this. All right, let's take that. Is the club. All right, just take a regular club, put it in a Mantis's inventory, and then all of a sudden, they turn from the ultimate gatherer to the ultimate taming buddy. Oh my gosh, here, let me show you. Oh, here, see this Stego over here? Actually, you know, I don't want to get a Stego because he grabbed me off the bat. That would be bad for demonstration purposes. Let's go like this. All right, you guys like parasaurs? Yeah, sure. So do I. And he's already out. Oh, and we can tame that too. I love these things. Oh man, just put a club in their inventory. Oh, you can even tame, oh, never mind, Mr. Source. You're not that kind of a tame. But still, have fun. Sorry I turkey leg smacked you. All right, now let's go with this one. Bam! And that one's out too. All right, I wonder if we can knock out a Tapejara from distance. Let's see, because they're always too scared. I've never tried this before, but you know what? There's always a time for everything. Come here. Right, you must sneak up on the Tapejara. Okay, apparently we weren't sneaky enough. All right, but it did a lot of torpor damage to it. Let's see if we can knock out a Trike. Okay, so a Trike, one shot. All right, it was only level 15, but still. All right, so Mantises. Yeah. They are one of the best things for gathering, and then also, they just hold the turkey leg oh so well. It's amazing. I love these guys. All right, so hey, I hope this video helped you out. I hope you liked it. If you did, make sure you click that like button. I really appreciate that. If you're new around here, subscribe. And until next time, this is Phlinger Phoo. And take it easy, everybody. All right, I need something else to knock out because I just can't get enough of that. But yeah, these guys, with a club, they can knock out Rexes. They can knock out all sorts of stuff. I wouldn't try a Giga. For, you know, good reason. I wouldn't try a Giga. But you can totally knock out Rexes and stuff like that. Maybe I should try a Stego just in case. Okay, that didn't knock it out. All right, so yeah, it can pick you up and it can drain you, but it can also get knocked out. What level were you anyway? 45. Okay, that's not bad. Oh, that guy's still running. Okay, all right, take it easy, everybody. Oh, and one last thing I forgot to mention. When you're imprinting these, baby mantises take spoiled meat. Spoiled meat. Yes. Just so you know.